Today on Lucky Dog, the sudden passing of a loyal service dog reunites Brandon with an old friend and ignites him on a quest to train up a new companion.
You flourished with that dog. Is it harder going out now?
Completely. He gave me really the self-confidence to go out in public.
But Brandon's biggest battle isn't getting this 11-month-old Doberman to answer the call of duty. It's convincing Tyler to let go of the past.
You're gonna be having all these memories and flashbacks of how Apollo was. I suggest you get over that right now.
I'm Brandon McMillan, and I've dedicated my life to saving the lonely, unwanted dogs that are living without hope. My mission is to make sure these amazing animals find a purpose, a family, and a place to call home. Today, one dog will be saved, and one family will have a new best friend. This is Lucky Dog.
Presented by Cosequin Joint Health Supplements. The bond that develops between Brandon and his rescue dogs endures for life. While visiting North Carolina on business, he checks in on the Kemp family and former Lucky Dog Scout.
Obviously, Scout has not forgotten him at all. He just took off like it was just yesterday.
So how's life been?
Pretty busy. You know, we're empty nesters and Scout's our empty nester child.
He's always with me.
Yeah.
You know, I work out of the house or unless I'm traveling, and he's beside me every day.
So answer me honestly, mommy's boy or daddy's boy?
Oh, daddy's boy.
My boy.
I remember before you got Scout, just a few months earlier, your Wheaton Terrier, Bentley, he passed. How has Scout been as far as filling that void?
Oh, he's definitely gets me choked up. I wish they'd met.
I remember when I had him at the ranch, he was still a puppy, he was young. He is not my little Scout anymore, and now he's a big boy.
He's a beautiful big boy.
Sorry guys, I'm actually expecting a text. So guys, I gotta run, my friend's ready for me.
But
I'm glad I stopped by. Scout looks like he's doing great. Scout, you wanna walk me out?
Yep.
Come on.
Come on.
The main reason for Brandon's visit to North Carolina is to meet up with Tyler Jeffries, an old friend and wounded warrior who lost both legs in Afghanistan.
On a patrol one day, about 7 months in, I was walking, leading the patrol, and I got hit by a Command Y IED. After waking up in the hospital and finding myself with no legs, I was devastated.
Tyler is a guy that I trained a service dog for 7 years ago, and unfortunately that dog passed away last year because of a health condition. And when this happened, Tyler called me and asked me if I could train another dog for him. Now, typically I would rescue a dog myself, but Tyler called me up saying that he thinks he found the perfect dog, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop by there and meet the dog. If everything checks out, this dog might be coming back to California with me.
How's it going, man? Brandon's the best animal trainer in the world, in my eyes. He helped me in ways that no one else ever has. See Apollo's thing?
This is it, huh?
Yep. Not a lot of people know that Apollo was the very first service dog Brandon actually trained. So Apollo meant a great deal to him as much as it did to me.
It's been a long time.
A very long time.
Lots changed for you. You're married now.
Happily married.
So listen, I'm sorry about Apollo. It was a tough call to get.
Probably the hardest thing I've ever had to do. It's been very tough at times because Apollo was my right hand. You know, he went every single place I went.
You flourished with that dog. Is it harder going out now without him?
Completely. He gave me really the self-confidence to go out in public. All the attention went off of me and directly onto him.
I recognize these.
Yeah, that's Apollo's first collar you put on him. I'd like for you to have that. And that's Apollo's first vest. You remember that one, right?
I remember.
The vest was actually my jacket from Afghanistan that I had cut up and made into a service dog vest.
Now, I assume you want the same things trained on this dog as you had on Apollo. The brace, the retrieves.
The bracing is a huge thing that I still need. And I would still like for him to pick up certain things.
Speaking of Echo, where is he?
He's out back.
Let's go meet him. Come on.
There he is.
Upon meeting Echo, Brandon makes it official and outfits him with a red training collar.
All right, come on. You and I have a long road ahead of us, buddy. Let's go for a drive.
Back in Los Angeles, Echo reports for duty and meets the rest of the pack.
All right, let him in. Go on, go play, make friends. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch.
Like any new recruit, Echo will need a clean bill of health before he starts training, so Brandon schedules a physical exam.
Hey, Brandon, how you doing?
Dr. Garcia, how are you?
Good. So what do we have here?
We have Echo.
All right, and what's going on with Echo?
I just want to see if he has a clean bill of health. And just to let you know, my plan with this boy is to hopefully turn him into a physical assist service dog.
Okay, great. All right, well, let's check him out. We look at his mouth, make sure he's healthy. We'll look at his eyes and ears now. You hold his head straight right here. Good boy. Seems like a sweet little guy. Let's have a look in his ears. And let's have a look on this one. Okay, his ears look good.
Dr. Garcia continues Echo's exam, checking his heart, lungs, abdomen, and joints.
Him being a large breed, they suffer from elbow hip dysplasia, and they can also suffer from knee issues. So we'll check all that out and make sure it's okay. All right, he looks pretty good. He has a clean bill of health. So you said he's going to be trained to be a physical assist dog?
Yeah, because I train what's called the brace command, where we put a little pressure on the shoulders. I'd love to get his hips, shoulders, and elbows x-rayed to make sure that he'd be sound for the job.
Yeah, absolutely. The main joints are the shoulders, elbows, the knees, and the hips, and that'll make sure that he can withstand the load and be able to be a good working dog for wherever he's going to be an assist dog for. So we'll go ahead and take him to the treatment area, and I'll get those x-rays done.
Okay, great.
All right, x-rays went well. I'm gonna go over them with you. You can see them from there. His hips look great. We always look to make sure that the head is in the joint, and it is, so that looks great. This is the knee joint, and everything looks good here. There's no swelling. The margins on the cartilage look nice. There's no arthritis on the patella. The shoulders look great. There's no lesions or arthritis. So Echo looks fantastic on physical exam, and due to him being a physical assist dog, I'm gonna recommend a joint supplement called Dasequin. It helps to support and maintain joint health and function. And I'm gonna give you Dasequin Advanced. Due to his size, he's gonna have one soft chew once a day.
Okay, great, but beyond that, good to start training?
Yeah, he's good to go.
Thanks, Dr. Garcia.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Appreciate
Take care.
Talk to your veterinarian before providing any health supplements to your pet. Coming up, a video chat reveals the true impact of Apollo's passing.
He gave Tyler a reason and confidence to go outside.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they took the same breaths.
Apollo was a god among dogs. Not only was he the first service dog that Brandon ever trained, but he also gave purpose to a wounded warrior. Now, in the wake of his passing, Brandon sets out to train a new Dobie to take up the mantle.
Today I'll be doing an assessment of Echo and his knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. The first thing I asked him to do was sit.
Can you sit?
And he goes ahead and sits for me.
Look at you, you sit. Perfect. Do you lie down? You do, nice and slowly, I like it. Do you stay?
But like most young dogs, Echo shows inconsistency.
And no, you don't. Echo, come here. Come here. Nah, it is not a come. And we heel.
His heel wasn't half bad, but there's a ton of work to do in that department, given the fact that the person he's going to is not only on prosthetics, but will need a dog to be perfectly healed next to him when he walks.
While most assessments end with the common commands, in Echo's case, Brandon continues to observe his personality traits.
The one thing I've noticed about Dobies is they can be very jumpy, very reactive when they hear a loud bang. So I took a rattan stick and just randomly started hitting the wall.
Good. You don't spook. I like it.
From there, Brandon performs a temperament test.
What are we doing? A lot of dogs don't like these movements and they react with their mouth. That is a bad recipe when it comes to a Doberman.
What if I do this? And what if I do this? And I do this, 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 and this. Go on.
He does not react at all. This is exactly what I want to see.
Pretty tolerant. I like it.
So he has everything that I like in a physical assist working dog. I think I see big things with this dog.
Encouraged by Echo's progress, Brandon checks in with Tyler and his wife, Lauren.
Look who I got, guys.
Oh, look at it.
We made it back safely, don't worry.
Awesome.
All right, go on. All right.
So when I picked up Echo a few days ago, Lauren, you weren't there. What did you think of Apollo?
What he did for Tyler, it's amazing. Like, you really can't put it into words.
Forever mourn the loss of that dog. Because he wasn't just a dog. He gave Tyler a reason and confidence to go outside. And now he doesn't want to go out, doesn't want to be social.
He gave me purpose that I didn't know I needed.
Yeah.
I feel like they took the same breaths.
Well, I just wanted to tell you guys that everything's going fine here. I'm going to work my tail off to make sure that I train him the best I can, just like I did with Apollo. But at the end of the day, a lot of it is up to him.
It's very known that not all dogs can be service dogs, but I'm still very hopeful that he's going to pass all of his training and become, my next service dog.
So on that note, I obviously have a lot of training to do with him, so I'm going to get back to it.
All right, man. Take care.
Coming up,
We'll pick it up.
Echo picks up a new skill when Lucky Dog returns. Basic training is officially underway at Lucky Dog Ranch. Like his peers, Echo will first receive an education in the common commands. But because he'll eventually be assisting an injured veteran, Brandon takes a slightly different approach to some of the commands. Most notably, the heel.
The rule of thumb is even the best trained dogs have a bad day. If Echo had a bad moment and he happened to pull too hard, he could pull Tyler off his prosthetics onto the ground. There's a simple tool to prevent things like this from happening. The tool is known as the head halter. Watch, all I'm gonna do is that. Instead of a regular collar, like it fits around the neck, it actually has an attachment that goes around the snout. When the dog pulls, it simply turns the head the opposite way.
Because the collar takes some getting used to, Brandon introduces it slowly.
I put it around his snout quickly and take it off. You snip it off. Perfect. And we put it back on. Good. Once he's comfortable with that, I simply pick up the leash. Now we start walking in the heel command. The same rules apply with a regular heel. I want to give him a treat when he's walking exactly my speed. There you go. Good. That's a heel. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
As Echo continues to show progress, Brandon segues into more advanced training. First, because Echo's handler Tyler is a double amputee, he'll occasionally need help picking items up off the floor. That means Echo will need a solid retrieve command.
He already has a natural ability to fetch toys, but I'm gonna have to slowly but surely transfer it to something he might not want to fetch. I do this through a process known as bridging.
Brandon starts by engaging Echo with his favorite toy.
And we pick it up. Good, that's a pick it up. And we give it here. Good, look at you, nice. It's now time to start the bridging process. I take a pair of scissors and I cut the toy in half. And from there, I tape that toy to a training dumbbell. Now all I do is hold it up right next to him, same thing, and say the word pick it up. Oh yeah, that's a good boy, you pick it up. And we give it here. Good, that's a give it here, good boy. As the session goes on, all I do is simply cut more and more of the toy. The moment of truth came when I removed the toy altogether. And we pick it up. Lo and behold, he grabs it effortlessly. The bridge has now been crossed. That right there is progress. Pick it up. He's one step closer to becoming a physical assist service dog. That's a pick it up. Good boy.
Coming up, Echo learns a valuable lesson in ground support.
This is a command that Tyler is going to use time and again. And we brace. Failure is not an option in this command.
Lucky Dog is presented by Cosequin Joint Health Supplements. Today marks the midpoint of Echo's service dog training. In honor of the occasion, Brandon outfits him in Apollo's old training vest.
You look beautiful.
Over the last few weeks, Echo has been sharpening his common commands, practicing his retrieve, and taking his daily supplements. But today, he'll face his biggest challenge yet, learning to provide ground support for his eventual handler, Tyler.
Going up and down curbs and steps is any double amputee's nemesis. Instead of Tyler using a cane, Echo can become that cane. And we do it with a command known as the brace.
Because a dog's first instinct is to lie down when pressure is applied to its back, Brandon must first teach Echo the fundamentals of the brace.
I simply place a cinder block underneath him. Now, psychologically, he knows something's under there and he stands tall So I simply say the word brace and I press a little bit of pressure on his shoulders and release right away. Good. It's a brace. Good. I do this over and over. And we brace, brace, brace. Good. Every time I say this word, I want him to understand he stiffens up his body. This is a command that Tyler is going to use time and again, every day. Failure is not an option in this command.
Over the next few weeks, Brandon continues to work on Echo's brace command. Because the dog will be joining Tyler in public places like restaurants, Brandon also trains him on the advanced down command.
Okay, good. All right, come on. Come on, come on.
He also acclimates Echo to the movements of a wheelchair.
Just like a heel. There you go, good.
Great progress is made on the retrieve command as well.
Good.
As Echo learns to pick up a number of household items that Tyler might need help reaching.
Nice. Pick it up.
Echo's retrieve is soon flawless.
Give it here. Good.
As is his brace command.
Good.
Brandon is now convinced that Echo is more than ready to shoulder the load of becoming a service dog.
I would definitely say you're ready, my friend. Come on. You got someone waiting for you.
Coming up, training is over. Now the real challenge begins.
You're gonna be having all these memories and flashbacks of how Apollo was. I suggest you get over that right now.
Lucky Dog is presented by Cosequin Joint Health Supplements. 7 years ago, Brandon trained a Doberman named Apollo to assist a wounded veteran named Tyler Jeffries. After Apollo's passing, Brandon embarked on a new quest, transforming Tyler's new pup, Echo, into a bona fide service dog.
Typically, when somebody gets a dog from me, the dog has never met the family they're going to. In the case of Echo, he's about to be reunited with his family.
Look familiar?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he remembers everybody here.
It was an incredible feeling. Because Apollo used to do that, and it was just surprising that he did it too. So it was pretty cool right off the bat.
Usually I'd let the new handler bond with their dog, but he already knows who you are. So what do you say we get to work right now?
Let's do it.
So Tyler, listen, the first thing that's gonna go through your head is how Apollo worked, and you're gonna be making instant comparisons of the two of them right away. I suggest you get over that right now. All right?
Will do.
So go ahead and take the leash how you used to hold it, and just start taking the wheel. Go ahead.
Tyler knows I can be a very tough teacher, and he knows what I expect out of him in order for this dog to become a service dog.
Echo, brace. Brace.
Remember, he's still learning you right now.
Brace. Brace. Good boy.
Tyler was in the Army. I know he's tough. So day after day, we worked on everything that I taught Echo.
Echo, pick it up. Bring it to me. Good boy. Echo, pick it up. Good boy. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. Give it here. Good boy. Brace.
By week's end, they're ready to put their new partnership to the ultimate test. Stairs.
Brace.
With each step, Tyler cements his new bond with Echo and slowly makes peace with the past.
Brace.
When you see Echo walking up those steps with Tyler, it's amazing. It's an ending of a chapter and the beginning of a new one.
Brace.
Good boy.
I thought it was awesome we got to the top. Me and Echo were ready to do another 30 stairs.
You think you can handle it from here?
Yes, sir, I do.
Ella, open that up.
Not only has Echo earned his green graduation collar, but he's also earned the ultimate recognition.
What's that say?
Service dog.
Honestly, I will be forever in Brandon's debt for doing what he's done. It's helped fill a hole in my heart that it was left from Apollo.
It was all yours. Take care of him.
Every single day.
So long, Echo.
My hope for Tyler is that he learns to live by one of my favorite quotes. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Apollo might be gone, but you have to smile from all the memories he gave you. And now you have Echo by your side. Go make some new memories. From hopeless to a home.
Today on Lucky Dog.
Chance, come.
It's a tale of second chances. When a red-collar student gets a white-collar opportunity.
So your boss is totally okay with you having a puppy in the office?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
But if Chance wants the job,
Chance,
he'll need to boost his work ethic.
I know.
you're not housebroken.
And get down to business.
Come on, Chance, get busy. Go on.
I'm Brandon McMillan, and I've dedicated my life to saving the lonely, unwanted dogs that are living without hope. My mission is to make sure these amazing animals find a purpose, a family, and a place to call home. Today, one dog will be saved and one family will have a new best friend. This is Lucky Dog.
Give me a down. Good.
Luna, a 5-month-old Malinois, is getting down to business.
Good, that's a down. Good girl, that's a down.
Unlike most puppies her age, she's a savvy workhorse, already mastering advanced techniques like the distance down.
That's a down, good. Good, that's a down. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
But right now, another puppy needs Brandon's attention.
Hello.
The West Valley Shelter just contacted me. They said they have a 5-month-old puppy that was just turned in as a stray. They said he's in really bad shape. He was covered in fleas and ticks, and of course now he's without a home. So I'm gonna go down there and see what I can do for him.
Waiting at the shelter is a pointer aptly named Chance.
What are you doing in here? Huh? A puppy? In a shelter? Yeah, you're too young to be in here.
A product of the streets, Chance already shows maturity well beyond his years. His mellow temperament could make him an ideal pet.
Come on. Let's get out of here.
Particularly for one certain dog lover looking for her own second chance.
My name's Christina. I'm Director of Operations for a PR agency, and I'm looking to adopt a dog for companionship. I have some great friends, but my family's in Ohio. Having a dog is just gonna fill that void in my life.
But so far, the road to adoption has been paved in heartache.
I adopted a puppy. I named him Nashville because I'm a big country fan. And unfortunately, when I adopted him, he had a virus called distemper, which he already contracted before he came to me. I was heartbroken. I got that feeling how great it was to adopt a dog. And I knew I wanted to do it again.
To spare Christina further heartbreak and ensure Chance is 100% healthy, Brandon schedules a physical checkup.
Come on. Come on.
Hey, good morning,
Hey,
Brandon.
Dave. How are you? This is Chance. He has an appointment with Dr. Nardi.
Hi, Chance. Hey, bud.
Hi.
Hey, Doc. How are you?
Good. Nice to see you again. Who do we have here?
We got Chance, a little puppy.
Oh my goodness, he's adorable.
Yeah. The shelter said they pulled multiple ticks off him.
Oh.
And I want to confirm with you they got the head out. I know that can be a little difficult sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know where the ticks were?
Well, they said they had one up here.
Okay.
And they said they had two in the same area, kind of right back here.
Ticks can be serious because they can carry different diseases.
Yeah.
You're probably familiar with Lyme disease. So that's one of the big concerns with ticks. So we do have a flea and tick product that works really well. So I can go over that with you as well when we're done. But let me just take a look at everything else. Beautiful. Beautiful. Good job. Good, his eyes are clear, vessels look good. Take a quick listen to him. Heart and lungs sound excellent.
Good.
So he looks really good. I do have a flea and tick product here. This is going to prevent against fleas, ticks, as well as mosquitoes.
Okay.
So it's a very comprehensive product. You squeeze this cap down here, okay? Obviously the product comes from here. Part the hair, and you can actually put the product all the way down his back. Make sure you put it in where he can't get to it, so ideally right down the center here. Before applying it though, I'd like you to call the shelter and just kind of verify when the next flea tick treatment is due.
Okay.
And then what we'll also do today, since he's on the wellness plan, I'm gonna go ahead and run the heartworm test, which also includes a test for Lyme disease and Ehrlichia, which is another tick-borne disease that he could potentially get. And I'll review his vaccine record and see what he needs.
Thanks, Dr. Nardi.
No problem.
After a review of his blood work, Chance is deemed healthy and officially becomes a lucky dog in training.
See this? I got something for you. I want you to try it on. Here. How's that feel? Your big droopy ears. All right, come on. Welcome to Lucky Dog Ranch. Chance is a 5-month-old puppy, and at his age, there's 2 things he needs right now. 1 is manners, and 2 is the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no.
Because of Chance's youth and inexperience, Brandon opts to skip the assessment entirely.
Come here. I guarantee he pretty much knows absolutely nothing. There we go. So I'm gonna go right into the training.
And that starts with a focus exercise.
I pull a treat out and I said, let me see how long you can focus on me for. And he looks at me for about 3 seconds and suddenly he sees a squirrel. I know, you're a puppy. You're distracted by everything.
Chance's wandering eye could pose a serious challenge, so Brandon starts with the most basic command.
Just follow it. That's a sit. Good, that's a sit. And within a few minutes, he actually picked it up, and I say, okay, we're off to a great start. And then I went for the down command. Can you go down? And this is where the pointer's stubbornness comes out. There you go. Over and over, I showed him different ways to do the down. I tried my favorite technique, the double leash lock-off, and he just didn't get it. And then I tried another way. He didn't like it. This is what it comes down to with this breed. They're a very sensitive dog. You have to take your time with them. I can't be hard on him. Otherwise, I'll lose him. He will shut down. Back you up.
Brandon tries a third approach.
You ready? I hold here, I push here, I pull here. Good, that's a down. Look at that. This technique does the job, but what I don't like about it is I'm actually doing the work for him. Good, good, that's a down. The question is, does he have the technique down? Good. Tomorrow's a new day, we'll see.
Hi, Brandon.
Hey, how are you?
Coming up, is this red collar puppy ready for a white collar world?
My only concern is you're busy in an office all day.
Mine as well, like the pressure's on me.
Stay.
Chance, the 5-month-old German short-haired pointer, is gradually learning the value of a hard day's work.
Good. He might not be learning at the pace I'd like, but that's just fine. Not all dogs learn at the speed of light. They learn at the speed of life.
Don't worry about the birds. Just
Keeping
stay.
Chance's head in the game is the biggest challenge.
It's no surprise that Chance was getting distracted. It's in the breed. They're a hunting dog. They were bred to be by the hunter's side, in the woods, in open areas, looking for lots of critters.
But Chance won't be working in the woods. He'll be working out of Christina's office.
Evidently, her boss is allowing her to bring a dog to work, so I want to go to the office and check out the space and make sure it's adequate enough for a dog.
Hi, Brandon.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good.
Been waiting for you. Come on in and see my office. Our office is really different. It's not your typical atmosphere. We're all open air spaces. Everybody's like a little family here.
Is everyone here dog lovers?
Yeah, everybody's been waiting.
My only concern is you're busy in an office all day. Puppies, they need a lot of attention. They need to be constantly entertained. And if you can't offer that in an office environment, it might be the wrong dog for you.
Our office is filled with people who are, really want a dog here. I want a dog here. There's 12, 13 other people that'll definitely give him attention.
So your boss is totally okay with you having a puppy in the office?
Yes, at first he was skeptical, as any boss, because, we are a business. He doesn't want any distractions.
The office space seems like it's a great place.
It's a great atmosphere. It's a very friendly and casual environment. We have a garden, we have a backyard, so I think that would be a perfect space for him.
Can I see it?
So this is our back patio area. As you can see, we have a nice little red barn. I sit right over here, so my view would be over here from my window.
This whole area is 100% sealed, right?
For the most part, I think.
You got a spot right here he can get out. So what do you say we put a little white picket fence right here?
Yeah, that'd be great.
As for the rest of it, it's a lot of space. The only thing I'm not in love with is the concrete. It serves its purpose, but grass would be much better.
The patio could use a little more green, but it's Chance who could use a little less.
Chance is totally green. He has no experience whatsoever.
If I'm gonna get him ready for a work environment, I'm gonna need to build his resume pronto.
Coming up,
Whoa, about time to get house trained.
Chance gets business savvy
Go on, get busy.
when Lucky Dog returns.
Come on, we got work to do.
2 days ago, Chance, the 5-month-old puppy, earned his red collar.
Give me a heel. Good, good, good.
But is he ready for a white collar life?
Yesterday I met Christina. She loves dogs, and she wants to bring Chance to work with her. If I'm gonna get him ready for a work environment, I'm gonna need to build his resume pronto.
Chance has already acquired the sit, stay, and down commands.
Can we go down?
Today, he'll add another one to his skill set.
No. The no command is especially important for an office setting. No. It helps establish boundaries. Okay. Okay. Good. Good.
Learning to mind his own business is important. So is learning to handle his own business.
Chance and I were hanging out, and I went to the kitchen literally for 10 seconds to grab a bottle of water. I walked back in the living room.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Chance.
He had an accident on the floor.
All right, my fault. You're not housebroken.
If Chance wants to join the workforce, he'll need to learn to do his business properly. That starts with acclimating to his own workspace. In this case, an open-top dog pen.
Dogs don't like to have accidents where they eat or sleep. So by placing Chance inside the pen, I'm teaching him the theory of holding it.
The first step is introducing Chance to the pen with some treats and toys to ensure that it's a positive experience.
The pen is an area where the dog should be very comfortable. This way the dog learns more effectively. He wants to do it.
Once Chance settles in, the training process can begin.
After Chance spent a little while inside the pen, I hooked him up on a leash and I walked him down to the training yard. I'm waiting for him to go and I'm saying the words, "Get busy."
Come on, Chance, get busy.
He needs to learn the theory of going to the bathroom outside. This is not playtime.
Oh, there you go.
Once he starts to go, I completely wait for him to finish, and then I praise, I treat him.
Very good, get busy.
Now he makes the connection of why he's being rewarded.
You get free time for that.
Chance earns 1 hour of playtime up at the house. Then it's back to the pen, completing the triangle and starting the process over.
I call it the house training triangle. It goes from the pen to outside to free time in the house, and you consistently repeat this triangle through the day. When you first start training this process, the pen time outweighs the free time in the house. But as time goes on and the dog begins to learn, the pen time decreases and the free time in the house increases. Eventually, you eliminate the pen altogether. At that point, the dog is now house trained. Right now, at this point, Chance can only hold it for about an hour tops. But with the pen training, it will increase that time to about 3 or 4 hours.
It's that time. Let's go get busy.
Coming up,
What are you doing the whole time?
Chance sets his sights on a green collar promotion.
You want that? Come here. Go on, get busy.
Over the last week, Chance has been honing his business skills.
There you go, good.
And expanding his resume.
Good, that's an off.
Brandon's been busy too.
While Christina was away on vacation, I had my friends from our sponsor Sinlong come by and lay synthetic grass down, which made a huge improvement on the back area. I think she's going to be pleasantly surprised.
But if Chance wants to use his new workspace, he needs to pass his employee review. That means proving to Brandon that he is truly housebroken.
To perform this test, I get rid of the pen completely. Then I scatter toys and chews all over the house. This will give him something to do while he's left alone. And last, but certainly not least, I set up puppy cams all over the house. This makes him think that he's all alone, but in reality, I'm watching every step he takes.
Brandon sets up his stakeout and starts the clock.
At first, he starts pacing around the house, like any puppy would do. And then he moves up to the couch. He grabs a chew and starts chewing it. I expected him to only be up there for a few minutes before he got bored. 30 minutes later, he's still up there. 1 hour later, he's still up there. And then I see him stand up. And I'm like, oh, gotcha. I know he's gonna get into trouble now. He simply jumped off the couch and lied down at 30 minutes, 45 minutes, hour and 20 minutes later. He's still there. After hours of being left alone, he had no accidents in the house. But on top of not having any accidents, he didn't even get into any trouble. I was 100% satisfied with what I saw. Hey, you. What are you doing the whole time? Yeah, don't worry. I saw everything. You know what? I need to see no more. That's why you get one of these. Here, try this on. Yeah, what do you think?
Having earned his promotion, Chance is finally ready for his forever home.
I think it looks pretty good. Come on, you got a mom waiting for you.
Coming up.
Surprise.
You did surprise me.
In anticipation of joining the workforce, Chance the Pointer Puppy has been building his resume. Over the last week, he's added the common commands to his skill set.
And a heel. Good, good. There you go. Perfect, perfect. Good.
And proven to Brandon that he can get down to business.
Good boy. That's a get busy. Good, good.
This means he's ready for his first day at work.
Good boy. Today I woke up extra early because I wanted to get to Christina's office before she did, because I wanted to surprise her with Chance waiting there.
Boo. Somebody wants to meet you.
Oh my, what are you doing?
He's been waiting here for a while.
Chance!
Surprise.
You did surprise me.
As soon as I saw him with Brandon, he came up to me and he gave me a kiss and I was like, he got me.
You're beautiful. You're so beautiful. Hi.
What do you think of him?
I love him.
He's a great dog. He really is.
Oh, you're perfect. You're perfect. You know how much I love you?
He's my little soulmate. He is my dog soulmate.
He's so calm.
Yeah, he actually is really calm for a puppy. I think your boss will be pleasantly surprised how good this dog is.
Yeah, I think everybody's gonna love you. Everybody's gonna love you. You found a new home here.
Well, I do have one more surprise.
Okay, I don't think you can get any better than this, but...
Follow me. Say hi to your new lawn, Chance.
Oh, hi. I can't believe this. It's totally different. There's grass.
Now watch this. Say the words, get busy.
Hey, Chance, get busy.
And just wait him out. There you go. Good boy.
What a good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, that feels good, huh?
Yeah, there you go. Good boy, Chance.
To know that he has been trained to, go outside and go in that grass area is just gonna make it so much better. That just really is the icing on the cake.
You have your own little yard, huh?
So he's fully potty trained now, and this grass, it's very tough. You can hose it off, he can't dig at it, he can't chew at it, so he's gonna like it here.
Yeah, this is amazing.
So you remember the gap you had back here?
Yes.
Well, I sealed the gap and I also added this fence right here as a double protection.
It's just perfect for him.
He's in heaven.
There's a few other people that want to meet him too.
Hi, guys. This is Chance.
Come on, Chance.
Hi. What do you think? You are so cute. Isn't he adorable?
It was more special because Brandon really got my coworkers involved.
I think everybody knows how important Chance is to her. It's just going to be a great experience from here on out.
Chance thinks so too.
He's got everything he needs out there. It's shade, there's sunlight, there's turf. It's good to see.
I see he's in good hands. I'm out of here, Chance. Enjoy your new life, buddy. Take care of him.
We will. Thank you, Brandon.
Having Brandon involved in this is just, I can't thank him enough. He just found my perfect match. I'm so grateful. He's changed my life forever.
But it's not just Christina whose life has changed. A 5-month-old puppy also got a new lease on life. A second chance.
From hopeless to a home.
By chance.
That's my mission. One dog at a time.
Today on Lucky Dog. An adorable spaniel mix has all the right looks.
Even a tilt, I love it. It's gangster.
But training this poster boy to bring out the best in an aspiring photographer,
he's still a jumper,
is going to be a heart-pounding race to the finish.
I'm Brandon McMillan, and I've dedicated my life to saving the lonely, unwanted dogs that are living without hope. My mission is to make sure these amazing animals find a purpose, a family, and a place to call home. Today, one dog will be saved and one family will have a new best friend. This is Lucky Dog.
Come on, Tuggers. Come on. Get in there. Get in there. Go get it.
Brandon is making a splash with therapy dog and social media star Tugger. But an urgent text means that their fun in the sun will have to be cut short.
I'm headed down to North Central Shelter. Apparently they have a year-old spaniel mix they've found on the streets as a stray. They said he's a great dog. He's very sweet, gets along with people, gets along with other dogs. But for one reason or another, he's been there for a long time. This is a very common story. The shelters are completely overflowing with dogs that really good dogs constantly get overlooked. And unfortunately, when that happens, their days are numbered. Such is the case with this little guy. So I'm gonna get down there and rescue him and see what I can do.
Even from behind bars, Bean's sweet nature shines through.
Hi, I heard about you. I heard about you. I heard about you. Yeah.
You always kiss like that? My invitation in. Make some room.
All right. Okay, I know. You're friendly. Okay, I see that.
Okay. I just counted 58 kisses. Huh? 59, 60. All right. I'm convinced. Come on. Let's get out of here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Lead the way. That's the wrong way. There you go. Come on.
Before he can begin training Bean, Brandon brings the spaniel mix to Banfield Pet Hospital for an examination.
Hi, Brandon.
Hi, Dr. Bautista.
Great to see you.
Good to see you again.
This must be Bean.
This is Bean.
Hi, Bean.
Just got him from the shelter.
Yeah.
And here's what I do know about him.
Hi.
The shelter said that he had a case of worms. Apparently they gave him medication and it's been taken care of.
Okay,
But
good.
besides the usual checkup that I'd like you to give him, I'd like you to confirm that it's been taken care of.
Absolutely. We definitely want to make sure that he doesn't have worms.
Perfect.
Dr. Bautista first gives Bean a physical exam, checking his eyes, ears, teeth, legs and paws, his belly, and his heart and lungs.
I'm going to actually check his coat. Worms that we most commonly see will fall into two categories, one of them being tapeworms. When they come out, they actually can look like little white pieces of rice that move, and then they dry up into little sesame seeds, and sometimes you'll see those around the bottom. The other kind of worm we sometimes will see, it's called a roundworm. It'll look more like what you would expect a worm to look like. I don't see any obvious worms on Bean right now, but it's really important that we still go ahead and do a fecal flotation test. We'll be able to check for any eggs, and any eggs will be evidence that worms are present, okay? And it's gonna take about 15 minutes to get the results.
Perfect. How do you do?
So great news, his test was negative. So that means the shelter's treatment for him was effective. If Bean has had tapeworms before, he got that from ingesting a flea. So we're gonna send him home with a flea and tick preventive. You're gonna use it year-round on him so that it'll protect him from fleas. Additionally, when he comes back in about 6 months, we'll do another fecal flotation test. And if those results are negative, we still like to give a dewormer as part of his preventive care. And other than that, he's in great health.
He's safe to take to the ranch and begin training?
Yes?
Perfect. Thanks, Dr. Bautista.
You're welcome. Good to see you, Brandon.
You too.
Bye, Bean.
Come on.
With Bean's preventative medicine in hand, Brandon brings him to Lucky Dog Ranch, where he gives the Spaniel mix his red training collar.
All right, here, try that on.
And takes him to meet the pack.
All right, go on, in you go, in you go. Go on, make some friends. Plenty of them here. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch.
Bean's positive vibes catch on quickly among the other dogs. And that's the kind of attitude that could make him a match for another full house.
I'm Elizabeth. I am a professional singer and a freelance bookkeeper, and I live in Pasadena with my mom and my daughter.
My name is Sarah. I've been retired as a science teacher librarian.
We have a lot of the same hobbies. We like doing trivia, we like animals.
We figured that since we now have 3 people in the household and somebody's home almost all of the time, that it's a good time to get a dog.
I like to do a lot of reading and crossword puzzles. And I want a dog that's small enough to sit on my lap.
Bean's potential as a lapdog aside, Brandon first needs to find out what the sweet spaniel knows of the basics.
Today I'll be doing Bean's assessment of his knowledge of the 7 common commands. Sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. I try to have him sit. You sit? No, you can jump, I see that. All right, that's one down. He jumps on me first, but then he sits. Oh my gosh, you can. I had him stay, and he actually stayed pretty well. Is that a real stay? Look at you. And of course, right after he stayed, he jumped though. Okay. And then I called him to me. Can you come? And he had not a clue what I was talking about. How about now? Okay, you don't come. His heel was terrible. Give me a heel. You know it? Do you not know it? Slow and hold on, hold on, hold on. And he did not know what the word no meant. No? No? Yeah. So now I know that he has very little training and he's still a jumper. It's time to get started.
Coming up.
Hi, Brandon.
Hey, how are you?
Bean's training plan comes into focus.
I just like taking pictures and making memories and stuff like that.
Bean, a 1-year-old spaniel mix, has proven to be a bit of a jumping bean.
There you go.
But it doesn't take long for Brandon to start making headway with the 7 common commands.
Give me it down. Nice, perfect, good. Look at that.
So with training well underway, Brandon can now jump to the task of checking out Bean's potential new home.
Today I'll be doing a home visit with the Tatum family to see if they're a good match for Bean.
Hi, Brandon.
Hey, how are you?
Thank you for coming. Everybody's inside?
They tell me they're all very experienced with dogs. They've had them their entire lives.
My mother's dog was the last dog that we had for several years.
And she's a couple years older than Samantha, so they almost grew up together.
So right now you have no more animals?
Oh, we have 2 cats.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
How are your cats with dogs, though?
They got along fine. They were great.
But they all want a dog for a different reason. The grandmother tells me that she'd like a dog for home protection.
It really will be good for a dog to be here with me when they're away.
The mom, Elizabeth, said she would love to be able to take a dog to the office with her.
In my freelance bookkeeping, one of the offices I go to is very dog friendly.
And the daughter, Samantha, says she just wants a family dog. But when she told me what she has aspirations of becoming, I got an idea in my head. Why do you like photography so much?
I just like taking pictures and making memories and stuff like that. Usually I just like to take pictures of plants and take pictures of animals sometimes.
Animals are hard to shoot, huh?
Yes, they are.
You want to get better, though?
Yeah, I do.
I have found a dog recently. He does sound like he fits the profile of exactly what you're looking for. He seems very sweet, but I'm just still getting to know him right now. There's a long way to go before he's fully trained and I can release him to you. So with that said, I'm gonna get back to the ranch, keep working on him, and we'll be in touch. Good talking to you all.
Thank you very
Take good
much.
care of the doggy.
Now I think I have a really good game plan of what I'm gonna do with Bean. And I think he's gonna be very special for Samantha.
Coming up, a new test comes with 9 lives.
It's called a warning.
Each of the 3 members of Bean's potential new family has a different reason for wanting a dog, which means that Brandon has 3 times the work in trying to make Bean a match for them.
When I did a home visit of the Tatum family, I found out they had 2 cats. So obviously Bean needs to be tested around cats to see if he's aggressive. The cat that he'll be meeting today is very experienced with dogs. So there's nothing that Bean is going to show her that she hasn't seen in the past. So I walk in the living room and the cat is already on the couch just chilling. And Bean doesn't even notice the cat. He jumps on the couch, jumps off the couch, jumps back on the couch, still doesn't notice.
You have no idea what's right behind you, do you?
Out of the corner of his eye, he sees the cat move, and next thing you know, Bean is focused on this new, strange animal right in front of his face.
Oh my gosh, what is that? What is that? It's a weird looking dog, huh?
He started freaking out. He had no idea what kind of dog this was.
That's not gonna make you friendly.
And that cat is just chilling still, not even phased. To get Bean a little more comfortable, I went ahead and sat on the couch right between him and the cat. Now I put Bean on my lap and I started petting him and the cat at the same time. And this gives Bean the courage to actually stand up and start tiptoeing over by the cat. But suddenly he crossed over into that uncomfortable zone for the cat. And just like that, the cat let him know it. Boom.
It's called a warning.
The cat taught him the lesson that he needed to learn. What I do like about this whole situation is Bean really showed no aggression. He showed curiosity, and he showed that when he crossed the boundaries, he could deal with the fact that the cat might react. In the end, Bean chose wisely. He chose to give the cat her space, but he didn't give me any space.
Now, they both get a little office space.
Come on.
In order for Bean to get acclimated to potential workplace trips with Elizabeth, Brandon takes Bean to a local office building, where the friendly pooch takes in the unfamiliar sights and sounds.
Go on, say hi.
There are only a couple of minor hiccups, which Brandon quickly corrects.
Out of there.
Bean even makes friends with a canine coworker. And the office etiquette trip is a resounding success.
I appreciate that.
No, seriously.
All right, come on.
Coming up, lights, camera, airborne.
Good, good. There you go. Heel. Perfect. Good.
In addition to the 7 common commands, 1-year-old Spaniel mix Bean has mastered the art of feline cohabitation and proper business behavior.
When I did a home visit of the Tatum family, I found out their daughter Samantha is an aspiring photographer. She has a specific interest in shooting animals. Bean. So today, I'll be teaching Bean how to play dress up with a lot of fun props to make it fun for Samantha.
Come here and try this out.
So the first thing I'll be starting out with is the ascot.
How's that look?
Also known as the hanker tie.
Very classic. All right, that was the easy part.
Next comes the sunglasses.
Watch.
I put it on the head and quickly take it off, follow it up with a treat. I repeat the process until eventually he's totally fine with them on his head and on his snout. From there, I can back up and tell him to stay. And now he's an official performing dog. So next I move on to the goggles.
Watch this.
With the goggles over his eyes, I let them sit there for 1-2 seconds before quickly taking them off and putting them back on his head. And I repeat that process over and over. Keep it high. 3, 2, 1. Good. The next prop I move on to is the hat. And just like the rest of the props, I extend time as the hat is on his head. So now he's comfortable with several props. From there, you can mix and match all the props you want and get a different look every time. Perfect. Good.
Of course, looks only go so far in the animal photography world. Brandon has something greater in mind for Samantha.
I'm not just gonna train her a dog to sit and stay so she can take a picture of him. By the time I'm done with Bean, Samantha will be able to take some pretty incredible action photos because Bean will be learning agility. The secret is starting him at the ground floor, literally. This is where I drop the hoop all the way to the ground, and now I take a treat and throw it through the hoop, and he walks on through it. Same thing. We go through. There you go. Good. As I walk him through it, I'm slowly but surely inching it up until eventually now it's up to his chest. Now he can't walk through it, now he has to hop through it. And I inch it up even higher, and then higher, until eventually now he has to take a leap through it. Throughout the session, I inched it up until it was basically at the top, and he effortlessly jumped on through it. He now knows the hoop.
Over the next few days, Brandon uses a similar treat-motivated technique to train Bean to run through a tunnel and to jump a hurdle.
So now he's been trained to each obstacle separately. It's time to connect them all together as one course. Starting off with the hoop, Bean flies right through it effortlessly. And then connecting it with a tunnel, he didn't skip a beat. And then as he flies out of the tunnel, he launches over the high jump as if he's been doing this course his whole life. It's safe to say that he's built for this kind of thing.
Coming up.
Say hi to your new dog, Bean.
Meeting a new family at high speed. One-year-old Spaniel mix Bean has learned when not to jump. Now, it's up to his potential new family to take a leap.
I told Samantha and her mother to meet me here at the ranch, and they had no idea why they were coming here, but they're about to get a big surprise.
Welcome.
Hi.
Come on in.
I bring them both to the training barn, and they quickly realize why they were here.
Say hi to your new dog, Bean.
Oh my gosh.
Surprise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing Bean for the first time, he just seemed like one of the best dogs in the world.
We saw Bean there and he just ran over to us, and that was just really exciting because here's this super cute dog.
Yeah, he'll do a lot of that.
Oh.
He will do a lot of that.
You're adorable.
Little did they know that that was only the first surprise. I did have one more surprise for Samantha.
Did you bring your camera with you?
Yeah, it's in my bag.
I had them both meet me down in the training yard, and from there I wanted to show Samantha how much fun she can have with her camera.
You had a special interest in shooting animals, right?
Yeah.
Well, you know, one of the best ways to get good at that is to shoot a lot of animals.
Yeah.
And the best way to shoot a lot of animals is have your own, especially if it models. Stay. Good boy.
This is a new world for Samantha. It took a little practice, but she got very good pretty quickly. So now Samantha mastered the modeling part. It's time to step it up a notch.
You ready?
Yep.
Bean, hop. Good.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Nice.
Wow.
Bean, hop. Good.
Look at that. That's amazing.
Go get it.
After a quick refresher on each obstacle, it's time for Bean to prove that he can run the whole routine at once.
Bean, hop. Good. Get through there. Go on. Hop. Good. All the way. Go on. Get in there. Get in there. Go on. Come on. Come here.
And from there was just one last thing to do.
Oh, he gets his green collar. Look at that.
In a photo finish, Bean is awarded his green graduation collar.
Oh. Yay.
Good job.
Here, hold him up.
Green means go.
3, 2, 1. Bean.
It feels great to have another dog in my life. And I'm glad we gave Bean a place to stay because this dog definitely needs a family, and any family would be lucky to have him.
So long, Bean. Enjoy your new life. I know, I'll miss those. Now go on, go on. Dogs have an amazing ability to bring us happiness in so many ways. They make us smile, they make us laugh, and sometimes they even give us a direction in life. Bean's natural talent gives Samantha the opportunity to perfect the art that she loves. And in return, Samantha gives Bean the loving home that he deserves. From hopeless to a home, that's my mission. One dog at a time.
Today on Lucky Dog,
Go on. Go play.
Brandon rescues a precocious puppy with energy to burn. But an unforeseen hurdle steers her training off the beaten path.
Taking a puppy camping could be a tall order.
Will this little girl have what it takes to earn her Scouts badge?
Cleo, come here.
Or is Brandon biting off more than he can chew?
Nope.
So pack a bag, because Lucky Dog is heading to camp.
I'm Brandon McMillan, and I've dedicated my life to saving the lonely, unwanted dogs that are living without hope. My mission is to make sure these amazing animals find a purpose, a family, and a place to call home. Today, one dog will be saved and one family will have a new best friend. This is Lucky Dog.
Here we go. You ready? Give me a roll over. Give me a roll over. Nice. Good. Good.
It's barely 9 o'clock, and Brandon's already on a roll. He's teaching Peanut a few parlor tricks, which keeps young dogs like him mentally stimulated as well as physically fit.
Oh, roll over. Good. Nice.
But the morning is about to take another kind of turn.
Hello? I'll be right there. All right, Peanut. That's enough for the day. Come on.
I'm headed down to the shelter to go rescue a 5-month-old Schnauzer mix. They say she's really sweet with other dogs, really great with people, but she's not showing well. And this is a common story with a lot of dogs in shelters all across the country. They look desirable on paper, but for some reason, they sit in the shelter for a long time.
But Cleo is determined to turn on the charm for Brandon.
Hi. Yeah, you're all smiles and wags, aren't you? Huh?
Cleo's previous owner gave her up to the shelter, so she's had a rocky and uncertain start to life. But today, her luck is about to change.
What do you want to do? You want to stay in here or come with me? What's that? You want to come with me? Yeah, I thought so.
Before Brandon can take Cleo back to the ranch, she'll need to be spayed. This gives Brandon some extra time to reach out to a family that happens to be in the market for a precocious puppy.
My name's Brandy Knight, and I'm a single mom. I have 2 great little boys. There's Bobby, who's 7, and Jimmy, who's 5. They have a lot of energy.
Having just moved into a new home with a sprawling backyard, the Knights finally have a chance to add a furry friend to their household. And no one is more excited than Bobby.
I want to be a dog trainer like Brandon when I grow up.
Bobby's a huge fan of Brandon's. He knows the 7 common commands by heart.
Sit, stay, down, off, heel, come, and no.
By week's end, Bobby will be able to put his skills to the test.
He loves animals. He's so super excited. He kept counting down the days till we can get a dog.
Also counting down the days is Brandon. Cleo's spaying surgery is complete, but she'll require a few extra days of rest and relaxation before her training begins.
Enjoy your time off. We got a lot of work to do.
But Cleo's training may kick in sooner than Brandon anticipates.
The second I step outside, suddenly I hear her barking and screaming. So I rush back inside, open the door, and she stops instantly. And I'm like, uh-oh, this isn't good. And she was wagging her tail, and she wanted to jump on me. And what that told me right there, that this is separation anxiety. This is very common with shelter dogs because a lot of shelter dogs have been bounced around from home to home, from shelter to shelter. So they specifically have this fear that they're being abandoned time and again. It puts them under a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety.
For the sake of Cleo's health, Brandon feels it's important to address the habit immediately. To do this, he steps outside and watches Cleo via Doggy Cam, a network of cameras anchored around the ranch.
As I'm viewing the monitor, what I'm waiting for is that panic mode to stop just for a couple seconds. As it does, I rush back in the house and I say, good girl, I pet her, I praise her, I reward her for the silence. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. When she calms down, that's what she gets praised for. But I've only got it for a couple seconds. My goal is to inch it a few seconds each time.
Over the next few days, Cleo goes from seconds to hours without a bark.
It's a repetitive process, but with enough time and consistency, you can get them over this. We're off to a great start, but there's still a lot of work to be done.
By the time she completes her etiquette lessons, Cleo is ready to don a new style of collar.
Day 1 of training has begun, my friend. Come on. Cleo's cone came off, and the doctor said she's clear for training.
All right, let her in, let her in. Go on, have a sniff.
Go on, go play.
You're cone free. Feels good, right?
First thing I'm going to do is assess her knowledge of the 7 common commands, which I'm very pleased to find out that Bobby already knows.
All right, what do you know? Do you know sit? Give me a sit. Right?
So first I put her on a sit.
Give me a sit.
Which she did not know what I was talking about.
Nope.
And then I tried a down.
Do you know a down? Do you know a down? No?
Again, negative. Stay, no. Off, come, heel, you name it. It's safe to say this dog has absolutely 0 training.
Go on, let's try that again.
Cleo needs to work on just about everything. I'm starting pretty much from ground zero with this dog.
Coming up,
we go hiking and camping.
Cleo, come here.
Cleo's training takes an off-road detour.
You gotta keep up.
Not every dog is meant to be around a campsite.
Nope, nope.
Here's a health and wellness tip from Banfield Pet Hospital. Spaying and neutering controls the pet population. But did you also know that the procedures have health benefits? Spaying can prevent uterine and ovarian tumors and decrease the risk of mammary tumors, while neutering can limit aggression, decrease the risk of prostate cancer, and prevent testicular tumors. Contact your local veterinarian to learn more. Having been given a green light from the vet, Cleo, the 5-month-old Schnauzer, sheds her tunnel vision and starts training.
You know a down?
But after her assessment, it's painfully clear that she has little grasp of any of the common commands.
Cleo needs to work on just about everything. I'm starting pretty much from ground zero with this dog.
And the ground is just where Cleo's training begins, with an exercise in patience.
Good, good. There we go, good.
Cleo's lack of training is obviously a testament to her age. She's a 5-month-old puppy. The one thing you can always guarantee with puppies is they have a lot of energy.
To help Cleo focus with all of that energy, Brandon uses what's called a double leash lock-off.
And what this does, it teaches the dog control. It teaches them stability. It teaches them to stay in one spot.
Good, that's a sit, good.
But the good news is she's a quick learner, so I see good things in the future for her.
Perfect, good. That's a sit, good.
Before I place a dog with a new family, the first thing I do is a home visit. So today I'm gonna go see Brandy and her 2 sons, Bobby and Jimmy. I hear you're pretty good with dogs, Bobby.
Yeah.
Did I hear right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you teach them the 7 common commands?
Yeah.
What are they? Let me hear them.
Sit, stay, down, off, heel, come, and no.
Perfect.
9 times out of 10, it's usually the parents that take on all the responsibility of the dog. But in the case of Bobby, he wants that role. You don't see that every day.
I'll tell you what, go play in the yard for a few minutes. I'm gonna talk to your mom for a few.
So what kind of activities do you all do as a family?
A lot of outdoors stuff. We go hiking and camping as a family.
You want to take your dog hiking and camping?
Yeah, absolutely, because I look at the dog as an extension of our family, and so it's really important to be able to bring her with us, whatever we do.
It sounds easy on paper, but taking a dog camping is a big responsibility, and it also takes a lot of training.
You do realize that she's a puppy, so taking a puppy camping could be a tall order. Say a lot of dogs are not meant to be off-leash dogs in a camping area. It's all yet to be seen.
Brandon's got his work cut out for him.
What was supposed to be a very simple and easy training process has now turned into a very advanced training process. It's time to change my entire game plan.
Coming up,
Come. Good, there you go.
Brandon tests how Cleo handles campsite distractions.
Every dog loves rib bones. Every dog. Stay.
Cleo, the Schnauzer, is into her 3rd day of training at Lucky Dog Ranch. She's shown marked improvement with her separation anxiety and her common commands.
That's a heel. Good, good, good. That's a heel.
But yesterday's home visit with Brandy and her sons is making Brandon rethink his entire strategy.
They say they love to go camping. Campsites pose a lot of challenges to a dog. The dog has to have basic obedience. That's a must.
Cleo will also require impeccable stay and come commands. Not to mention a strong stomach.
A campsite is full of food, which is very attractive to a dog. When you put a dog in a situation like a campsite, you're literally laying out a buffet. If I were to take Cleo to a campsite right now, it's almost a guarantee she would pretty much eat everything in sight. I have to slowly acclimate her to be around a lot of food, a lot of people, a lot of action going on.
Playland. Everywhere.
To begin the process, Brandon starts with simple distractions.
First thing I do is I litter my whole entire training yard with toys. She likes toys, she loves playing with them. So I call her on a come command and she comes right through the minefield of toys around her.
Come. Good, 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 good. Come here. Come here, come. Come. Good, 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 good.
All the distractions. Don't worry about them. The world is full of distractions. Time to step it up a little bit.
Next thing I do is I bring a bowl of food out. Just dog kibble. I want to keep it very simple, very basic.
Come on, all the way through.
Don't worry about that.
Come on, all the way through. Good, come, perfect. Come. Good, there you go. Good, come, good.
She did very well with the kibble, so now it's time for a real test. I filled the bowl with rib bones. Now, every dog loves rib bones. Every dog.
It's tempting, but Cleo keeps her taste buds in check.
Good, there you go. That's a come. Good girl. Don't worry about that stuff. You don't worry about that human food.
Cleo did a great job. She proved to me that she could learn this. But this was a very controlled test. And now it's time to step it up.
Come on. A fenced-in, off-leash park offers a more realistic training environment. Brandon hooks Cleo to a lunge line, then lets her get distracted.
As I see her mind wandering off in one direction, I call her to me and quickly pull the lunge line. But the lunge line's in my hand. That's to guide and correct. Now what I do is I drop the lunge line.
Go wander.
Now I let her wander, and now she has to do it all by herself. And again, she turns right around and runs right towards me.
Good.
I repeat this process over and over.
Cleo, come here. Come on. Cleo, come here. Cleo, come here. Come on. Good. Come on.
So she's proving to me time and again that she understands it.
Good.
She's convinced me that she is an off-leash dog.
But advanced recall is only one part of the training process.
Now it's time to see how she handles the big test, the puppy buffet.
Coming up, Cleo discovers that life isn't always a picnic.
Nope.
And later, Cleo goes for her Scouts badge.
Good girl.
Here's a health and wellness tip from Banfield Pet Hospital. Taking a dog camping can be fun, but to ensure their safety, remember these steps. Keep flea and tick preventatives and vaccines up to date. Limit exposure on hot days. Avoid areas with poison ivy and other poisonous plants. Finally, make sure that your dog sleeps inside of your tent or vehicle at night to avoid exposure to dangerous animals. Cleo the Schnauzer puppy is getting a crash course in camping. She's mastered the advanced come command. But does she have a taste for trouble?
I spread an entire buffet across a picnic table.
What's up here? Look at.
When she found out the food was up there, she was trying to figure out every which way to get up there. I gave her a no command, and she respected it. She stopped, but just for a few seconds until she tries to find another way up there.
Nope. Human food. For humans only.
Cleo quickly loses her appetite.
Cleo actually did very well today. I'll give her an A+, but tomorrow is the real test. Tomorrow, I'll be setting up a makeshift campsite. It'll be a basic replica of all the obstacles a real campsite has to offer. Today is Cleo's ultimate challenge. I'm looking for two vital things here. Number one is she has to have a firm grasp on the advanced come command. And number two, she has to understand the no command and not go for the food. While I set up the campsite, I let her wander. I kept an eye on her, but I was mainly seeing if she understood and respected perimeters and boundaries. She knew to stay within about 30 to 40 feet of the campsite. I called her to me, and instantly she ran right over. That right there was test 1. She passed.
But can this chowhound resist what Brandon's cooked up next?
See that? See that? Yeah, I know. Good stuff, huh? Pastrami, cheese, turkey, it works. And you stay right there. It's all you. What do we do?
Cleo shows restraint.
She's doing very well with me right in front of her. The real test is, can I walk away and be 100% sure that she will not eat that food?
Brandon puts Cleo on a stay and backs away.
First, I decide I'm gonna hold her for 1 minute. 1 minute turns into 2, that goes to 3. And eventually we hit the 5-minute mark. She didn't even look at that food.
Cleo, come here. Come on. There you go. Good. Nice.
Guess what that means? It means we are doing a wardrobe change. She earned her stripes. She got her green collar. Try it on. How's that feel? Look at that. Much better, right? Come on, you got a family waiting for you. Here.
Coming up, a new dog trainer takes the reins.
You're a dog trainer. Show me what you know.
Cleo, the 5-month-old Schnauzer, has been busy. Over the last week, this little scout has been earning her proficiency badges. One for courage, the other for mastering the great outdoors. But today, she'll earn the most important prize of all.
Hello.
A home.
Where's the boys at?
Oh, they're right there. You guys, look who's here.
The second I walked inside the house, the boys, they both just dropped to the floor and started loving on her.
Cleo is the coolest dog ever.
Jimmy, watch this. Here, I want you to give this to her. Let the bonding process begin. You know what bonding means, right? It's where we form a relationship with a dog. That's how we form a friendship.
And for Bobby, the bond is immediate.
You like her, Bobby?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? You want to take her out back and train her?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. You ready? Watch this. There. You're a dog trainer. Show me what you know.
Being a single parent, I've worked really hard, and it's been really, really difficult. And you don't get that many moments like that where you really see a dream come true for your kids. To have this person that they really look up to come and help them out and see that become a reality is really great.
You see this?
Mm-hmm.
It's full of treats, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you one more command. This is the most useful command of them all. Go ahead and put it right in front of her and just tell the word no.
No.
There you go. You know what that's useful for?
What?
When you go camping. Think about it. There's food everywhere when you go camping. He was actually better than a lot of adults I've worked with. So, the kid's got potential. You want to really test her?
Mm-hmm.
Go get a big plate of food.
Okay.
What do we got here? Burgers, cheese, tomato, French fries.
Mm-hmm.
A dog would like that, right? Watch this. No.
I was shocked when Brandon put the food out and Cleo didn't go for it at all.
Say no.
No.
There. Done. You know what that means? From now on, when you go to camping, you're in charge of her. Bobby had impressed me so much that I decided to give him a gift. Here. This is yours. Every dog trainer needs a bait bag. This is my personal one that I use all the time.
Oh.
It's all yours.
I got a pocket thingy that has treats inside. This is awesome.
Goodbyes are never easy. But today's union represents something more profound for Brandon. He's not just passing a dog over to a new family. He's also passing the torch.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It actually took me back to when I was a kid. One of my mentors gave me their bait bag, and to this day, I still have it.
From hopeless to a home. That's my mission. One dog at a time.